one thing I'll never get sick of when you're out on the ice. Yeah, it's really, really early in the morning. Not even 6:30. But we get to look at these sunrises and sunsets. It's just awesome. Look at that. Well, all right, guys. So I just popped in my first 2 holes. We're gonna be setting up for our musky rigs today, and it's a cold one outside. But we got about 6 feet of water here, which is pretty good. I wouldn't mind actually going a little bit more shallow, but we'll stick with this for now. And I'm gonna drill my next couple holes a little bit closer to the bay, and we'll see if we can get even tighter places, and hopefully, if we're lucky, we can get on some nice big pike and musky. So, ran into a bit of an interesting problem today. Every year, we come out fishing around this time, early in the morning, December 26th, and the bait and tackle shops are open. We've got 3 of them in our area. All 3 are closed. So we're not going to be able to use any big minnows, it appears. I don't know what we're going to do about that, but we'll just have to wait and see. So for the time being, we're going to be jigging, see if we can get some action on the jigging rods. And my buddy Jesse's out looking for some minnows or some mackerel at the grocery stores, local grocery stores. See if we can get onto some mackerel. Mackerel is also a pretty decent bait for pike and musky. Although the pike seem to be more in favor of the dead baits than the musky are, but at this point we'll take what we can get. So right now I'm fishing in 9 feet of water. We're gonna see if we can get some crappie on the line today. All right, guys, got our first fish of the day. Nice eater-sized crappie. We're gonna bring this guy home. That's 1 on the ice. Look what it did to my jig. I've never had a crappie destroy a jig before. All right, guys, take a look at that beauty. Probably around 12, maybe 13 inches. Look at that. I'm holding it right up against my face. I'm gone. You see that? Here I am. I'm gone. There I am again. I'm gone. What a beauty. That's 2. There we go.
You got another one, huh?
Yep. There we go, folks. There's another one. So at the start of this season, I pretty much got tired of wearing my white camouflage Walmart special coat. It was time for it to go. I found that when I was out here doing my thing, jigging and drilling holes, I was getting really sweaty, and it was causing me to get cold and stay cold. So at that point, I figured it was time to go get a decent jacket, and I found this North Face jacket at a place on special. So I picked that up, and I also picked up a new pair of boots, which are I was kind of skeptical of at first, just because of how much stuff was in, how much insulation was inside them. But just to give you an idea, it's about minus 16 or 15 right now, and with a wind chill of minus 20, and my feet are so comfortable it's ridiculous. Oh, there we go. Oh, Jesse just missed one. My feet are really comfortable, and I've got a medium weight sock on, and I seem to be just doing all right. We're out in the wind's blowing. I do feel a little bit of a chill, but I mean, all things considered in layers, I'm wearing a cotton blend. I'm wearing a cotton blend t-shirt with a fleece and this jacket. That's it. Normally I would wear some kind of undergarment to keep me warm, but I really wanted to test it out, and I knew that we had our nice hotel right beside us here, keeping us warm with a heater inside if we needed to warm up a little bit. I'll give you a look at that in a minute, but it's called the Fish Inn Retreat, and it sure is a nice place.
Don't drop them in the hole.
Look at that, guys. How's that for a slab bluegill? I'm taking this guy home too. That's a meal right there. Up in Canada, we don't get to see them to be this big. Look at that, it hides my hand. We don't see them that often, that size. That's a beauty, it's coming home. So the jigging technique I use is I like to drop my line right down to the bottom. So I give myself some slack, bring it right to the bottom. Once I notice my line goes slack at the bottom, I'll give it a couple of pops. Let it touch the ground. Kind of calls in the fish a little bit, making a little thumping noise, stirring up the bottom a little bit. And then I slowly start to lift it. And then I'll lift it off maybe an inch or so off the bottom. And I'll give it a little shake and then a pause. Give it maybe 10-15 seconds and a pause. There we go, just got a nibble. Oh, I just missed one. Let's try that again. Look like it's boiling? Oh no. So give that a try again. Give it a wiggle and a pause. There you go, got a bite. Got him. Feels tiny though. Oh, another gill. Yeah, just a little feller. We'll let that guy go. All right, folks, so let's talk numbers. So far, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the ice. Yep, 5 on the ice. 2 of them are pretty nice slabs. And I've released 3 so far today. Well, another one was a small, another small bluegill or a pumpkin seed. I'm not really sure actually. And and 2 other crappies that were kind of on the small side. I'm still marking guys pretty close to the bottom here. I'm continuing on with the same technique I'm continuing on with the same technique that I was using before, just giving it a little wiggle and then a pop and then a pause. Seems to be working. There we go. You know, another one, just a little fella, but there it is. Strangely enough, crappie tend to like to sit on the bottom to suspend, but the last 3 fish that I've caught have come right off the bottom. He's a small guy, so we're gonna go ahead and release him. We're marking one. There we go, we got him.
So once you caught your limit, I'm going in that hole.
Tiny little crappie.
God damn it, it went out again.
I am pretty new to crappie fishing, but with a little research done, and you start talking to a few guys out on the out of the communities, and you can learn a lot from these folks. Now, a lot of times you'll find that crappie like to school. So if you catch a fish in a hole or even in a spot where you're fishing, you're going to want to get your fish out of the water and your line right back in there at the exact same time. Now sometimes it might even be good to have 2 people at the same hole. So if for example I catch a fish, as soon as I get him out of the water, your buddy's dropping his line down in there, so you could tag team the hole and get as many fish out of there as possible before the school moves on.
Are you trying to tell me something?
I am telling you something, buddy. So that's just a quick technique that you might want to use if you're out fishing the ice for these crappies. And I think our school may have moved on.
Oh boy. Oh God. Oh boy. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Musky! Woo!
Musky?
Yeah. I'll tell you what I did. I think I did call him.
Holy crap!
Oh!
Don't let it rock, don't let it rock.
Are you tangled?
Are you tangled?
Yeah, around my arm. can you do? What can you do? At least he came off the hook. I'm happy I didn't hurt him. It's okay, another day.
Jesse, that was freaking huge.
It looked like my one from last year.
Guess you win some, you lose some, eh? Well, it was a tough one. A little heartbroken, I'm sure. But it's a good thing at least say the hooks came out.
Yeah, well, yeah. I can't say I'm heartbroken. I'd have to say that I've had this happen to me before. Once you've had it happen to you before, you understand and you're willing to accept it. I accept that I lost possibly my largest muskie to date. I'll have a chance to catch her again one day. It was huge. Its head was huge and hooks popped off.
Yeah, at least it got away with no hook stuck in its mouth.
Yeah,
that's
I'm happy that she had no, injury from the whole ordeal, and I fought it for a bit. It was a tough go, and I tried to pull a little bit up the hole. Should have reached down with my glove to grab her, and she came off. Too bad.
It never does get easier though, right?
No, it's freezing rain right now. Yeah. So one thing I always have said before a big weather change, it wasn't raining when she bit, and now we have freezing rain falling. So just like that. Just like that. Yeah. Happens that way many times. It's happened that way many times.
Well, we can cross our fingers for maybe another one.
Yep, definitely.
Second flag pop today. All right, guys. So we're inside the shack now. We got a couple of lines going, and Jesse's giving a good shot at these crappie down below, but the low pressure system came in. They don't seem, oh, just missed one. They don't seem to want to be biting. I'm a liar. And anyway, I'm going to say goodbye for now. If we do happen to hook up on anything large and in charge, we'll come back for sure and see if we can get that on video for you. But I'm just going to go ahead and eat my lunch. Nothing special, just a can of chunky stew. And just want to thank you guys for joining us on this little trip here. And hopefully we can get out soon and get you one of those big monsters on that on the ice, so you can check that out. So as you can see, it's pretty cold. We even got a heater going on, and it's still pretty chilly. So I'm gonna say goodbye for now. See you in the next one, guys. Get out and explore. All right, guys. So I'm just on my way back to the car. I just wanted to give you a quick look at this gear. Turned out to be pretty good. I am covered in ice, freezing rain, nastiness. The boots kept my feet warm as long as I moved around a little bit. When I sat down and jigged for quite a while, after a half hour or so it got cold. But for the most part, this thing worked out great. I'm really pleased with how it worked, how it kept me warm and kept me dry. And you can take a look, you can hear me, I'm covered in ice.